19.5 is here, and we have a classic CrossFit workout, descending rep scheme, thrusters and chest to bar. What we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be going through our strategy, we're going to be giving you some warm-up advice, and we're also going to be giving you tips for the workout of how you can get your best result. For pacing in this workout, Luke, one of our athletes, has kindly made a table, and what you'll be able to do is see if you want to achieve this workout under the time cap, you can pace accordingly. If you want to go sub 10 minutes, you can pace accordingly. Or look to go the best time in the world, you have the splits that you will need to hit in order to achieve that time. We're actually going to recommend that you or your judge print out the pacing chart. This way you can be held accountable and your judge can let you know which time you're most likely to hit. The setup is extremely simple. Obviously we want the weightlifting barbell and the gymnastics bar close to each other to minimise the transition. So the first movement we have are thrusters. The first thing we're going to recommend is that you try to stay relaxed and breathing on the thrusters. Break them up early, meaning you want to stay away from failure for as long as possible, and you may even break into sets of 5, sets of 10, well within your capacity. For gymnastic ninjas, this is obvious, you guys are going to go with butterfly chest to bars, but still keeping things in manageable sets. For the athletes who aren't as good with chest to bar, we're going to recommend that you guys go to kipping pull-ups. It makes it easier to achieve the rep, and if you need to, going down to quick singles is better than going for 2 or 3 reps and then having a long wait. So our warm-up's divided down into 2 parts. We have our movement warm-up. Obviously for the thruster there's 2 main components, our squat and our overhead position. For our squat, we're going to recommend that you guys go through the 4D movement stretch. You're then going to go through hip flow, and then you're going to try a couple of reps of the squat. We also recommend that you can warm up your overhead position so it makes it easier to get the lockout with the bar, and we're going to do this with prone behind the neck presses before going into a few reps with the barbell of empty thrusters. For our chest to bar, we're then going to break it down into progressions. So the first thing you guys are going to do, jump to hollow. We're then going to go to kip swings, kipping pull-up, a kipping pull-up with a pause, kipping chest to bar, and then finally, for those who are capable, into a butterfly chest to bar pull-ups. The energy system warm-up, we're once again going to use the assault bike. We're going to recommend that you go on the assault bike for 5 minutes. Every minute, a 5-second sprint to get the heart rate up. When you've done with that and the movements are feeling comfortable, you're then just going to hit 2 rounds of 5 thrusters, 5 chest to bar at the weight of the workout. For the elite athletes, you need to stay within your capacity at the start of this workout. Use the pacing chart and make sure you don't go out too hot so you can still push at the end. For us mere mortals, those chest to bar after the thrusters are going to be hard, and you may have to go to quick singles early on. If you do so, we're going to recommend that you use the kipping style of pull-up rather than the butterfly chest to bar, as it makes it easier to cycle those reps. For the athletes where the thrusters are going to be heavy, we recommend that you guys use knee sleeves to help make the movement feel more comfortable, and for every athlete we're going to recommend that you put grips on. This is just to protect your hand, to make sure you don't rip, and if you need to give it a second opportunity, you're going to have better chances. This is the final workout of the 2019 CrossFit Games Open. If you are getting after it this weekend, enjoy the session.